Hello, everyone, and welcome back to After the Game for Shadowguard, the Dungeons and Dragons actual play campaign on the Chop Shop Network. I'm Charlie Chop Shop. I play Magnus Munch, the Gnome Necromancer, and I am joined now by the cast of Shadowguard. And this particular After the Game is for episode 21. We just finished playing session 21 about a minute ago, and like I said, I am joined by our lovely cast now. We have Jazzy Bebo as L. Clark. We have Luke Groverfield as Luke Warmwater, and we have, of course, our Dungeon Master, Amelwind. Glad could not be with us tonight. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Glad. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Anyway, what did you guys think about the game tonight?
I enjoyed today. I think at certain points it dragged on a little bit, and that's maybe my fault. I know one thing that I know we're gonna get to what we want to improve and stuff like that. Is I was thinking when we were first gonna do this is I really wanted to do RP heavy, like choreographed attacks. So, like you build up, play off each other back and forth, kind of
Ooh, like Chrono Trigger style.
yeah, so like I swing up and the swing happens. I roll if it misses, and that's when like I parry and then I make my strikes and such.
That could
Just
be
to
fun.
give it more to it. But because it was 2 weeks between the time frame when I had it planned, I forgot about mentioning that part. So I tried throwing it in here and there at least a little bit, which I think definitely kept it interesting. Versus I swing my sword, I I shoot my gun, I shoot a bow, and so on and so forth. I tried to throw in at least a little bit here and there to make it work that way.
Yeah. I just pretty much try and describe every attack with some detail now at this point. Um, I just want to add that narration. I want to see the other players adding that narration more as well. Luke, what are you doing?
Sorry, I'll mute myself. Why am I?
So yeah, I thought it was a good session. There were maybe some slow points, but it was just partly because I'm used to being in the spotlight a lot. It was nice for me because one of my goals was to be in the spotlight last. This was perfect. I got to sit back. I had a fun playing an NPC. That was really fun. Playing just like the role playing stuff I was trying to do for Slog was I had a really fun time with. And then like I thought it had a nice culmination. Like it really built the fact that we ended up fighting each other. It was like a big build up to the end, so that was nice. It got more and more exciting as the episode went on, I thought.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first. I'm like, crap, Luke got taken out so fast. I'm like, is Elle gonna be screwed here? And she wasn't screwed. And I'm like, okay, this will be close for the Magnus Glad thing, and it just worked out in your favor. And God, I can't remember his name now.
Fimic?
Fimic, yeah, I had to pull it up, but Fimic was hilarious. At first, because then you were like, he's the quiet type. I'm like, he's the quiet type because he has a really high pitched voice.
Yeah, I liked Femic a lot. That was a great little touch. I had a lot of fun yelling back and forth at him. I also loved the polite battle between Elle and
yes.
It's like we're like both very like British in our mannerisms as characters, and that we're like super polite all the time, like a little stuck up, polite even. It's like, okay, here I go, like gonna cast a spell now. That was a lot of fun. And Elle won, and so what do you guys think happened at the end? Do you think the Alp showed up, the vampire showed up and started attacking people?
No.
Do you think do you think sharks are fucking coming out of the water? That'd be cool.
How
Maybe.
far is this place from land?
You're a good little ways out.
So it could be a shark battle, is what you're saying.
In freshwater?
You're in freshwater. It's a freshwater lake.
Oh, damn it. I thought we were at the ocean.
They're bull sharks. It's okay. They can live in freshwater.
Yeah, that's right. They just swim upstream. Okay, well, let's go around. Let's do our highlights and our improvements. We'll start this week with our good friend, Luke Warmwater. Luke, what was your favorite part of the session? What do you want to see happen next time?
Gosh, favorite part of the session? Screwing over our party by dropping a silver sword. Because now we don't have a silver weapon to attack the other.
I forgot about that. Yeah, the guy used heat metal on your sword, and and you were playing as Glad, so he'll Yeti will be happy when he comes back next week and learns that the only good weapon he had was dropped into the bottom of a freshwater lake.
Yep, by him, I might add.
Yeah, that was good. What about for Luke? What was your favorite role play moment or
I
battle
felt
moment.
Luke didn't really have a good battle moment because he kind of just died without really being able to do anything. Because that's typical Luke. If he's frontlining, he's not doing well.
The Molotov was an interesting idea. I was hoping it was going to do more damage or mix it up more, but this is
Yeah.
a sanctioned fight, so they had crews to put out the fire and stuff.
So the classic technique of burn everything and run away didn't really work here.
Yeah, it usually works so well for you.
Usually, but yeah. In terms of roleplay aspect, I guess the whole idea of trying to negotiate was probably something better because I'd rather be able to try to negotiate or talk my way into something rather than just be like, just go ahead and roll
I
for
thought
the
you,
sake of rolling.
I thought your persuasion for why it should be a tag team match was absolutely perfect. It was like go after the character's motivations. Like you're like, well, like you're trying to make this a big fight, aren't you? Like you're trying to sell seats. And then like when I heard you say that, I was like, that's such a smart like persuasion tactic. So then I chimed in too and was like, yeah, you like we're gonna be the main event, right? Like you need a main event, and
Yeah.
we got the free persuasion check. So that was very cool. I liked that a lot too. All right,
There was no way I couldn't not give it to you guys. And I'm like, this is too good of an argument. There's no point in rolling.
we went for his motivation. Okay, so that was great. Thank you, Luke. Let's go to Jazzy Bebo as L. Clark. L, what was your favorite moment of the session, and then maybe your favorite moment as L, or like favorite roleplay moment or combat moment for L?
I liked that. Like, I expected Elle expected the sword to just be like this, like almost burden. How it's gonna be like so much bigger than what she's used to and whatever. But it was like a nice surprise that it shrunk to her size.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
I actually have
Close, so.
a question. I don't know if maybe it cut out or not, but did you hear the person? You heard a voice at the very end of the attunement saying that I'll be watching.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I heard
Yes.
that. I heard that.
Oh, well, that's a game changer.
Maybe it'll talk to you again so you can like explore that side of the sword more. Hopefully.
Mm.
And what about for like L's roleplay moments or possibly combat moments? L had some good combat moments. What was your favorite?
All of the moments.
Yeah, I was really happy to play Elle kind of slightly going out of her mind again, just from like being excited about like doing so much and
I like it when
helping.
L gets like trigger happy and a little crazy every once in a while.
Yeah, it was like that double crit was like 49 damage.
Yeah, that was insane.
No.
It might be a cool roleplay for you, or like a cool game mechanic choice to like play into that roleplay more. Where like every once in a while, when like L's like really kicking ass in battle, she gets like a little too into it and starts to like lose her head a little bit. You could like take a multi-class level as a barbarian, and that would like be the explanation for like your barbarian rage that you go into. Some like every once in a while in battle, you go into like you just start raging and doing way extra damage because you're like just so into like the adrenaline rush.
Maybe that's the reason she also doesn't like fighting without a purpose, because she thinks she'll get too into it.
That's cool.
Of course, dealing without a purpose.
I think a barbarian who's like resistant to their own rage is a really interesting concept. I also like barbarian rogue like multi-classes because that's what Conan the Barbarian was. He was like a barbarian rogue. But anyway, just an idea. All right, so let's move on. My favorite moment of the session overall would probably have to be. I don't know. I kind of mentioned both of them at the very beginning of the after the game already. I really liked the polite battle. I think that was so funny. They were like, okay, like let's not hurt each other, but we're also like, if you make like the wrong move, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna let loose and get angry. Like it seemed very volatile. Like someone could lose their head very quickly, and no one did, which was good. But I thought that was a lot of fun. And then. Yeah, I really liked seeing L play a new character. I thought it was really fun to see you play that character in battle, L, because you were definitely making decisions like based on his motivations, which I liked. Rather than just like swing, 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 do damage, do damage, do damage. You're like, oh, he's hurt now, like he's scared, he's gonna run. Stuff like that. I love seeing that. So it was fun seeing you kind of branch out into another character a little bit. And my favorite part for me personally was not a Magnus moment, but was Slog. I had a ton of fun playing Slog and role playing a Slog. I love getting to role play big dumb characters. I think I want to play a barbarian for my next main campaign character. But I don't know if he'll be a big dumb barbarian, maybe. But Slog was a lot of fun. I'd like to do something more like that. So, and let's go to Amel. Amel, what was your highlight for the session, and then maybe your Dungeon Master highlight for you?
There's maybe a few. I mean, I enjoyed like the combat speech between Femic and Magnus.
Mm-hmm.
That was amusing.
That was good banter, good combat banter.
Yes, I enjoyed Jaren trying to. I think it was Jaren who tried to strangle. No, Femic tried to strangle you.
Oh yeah,
with the mage hand underwater.
Yeah, that was funny.
I'm like, I gotta try this. This is just too good of a thing to pass up.
Yeah, I liked that a lot.
I liked your guys's like the persuasion. Like I'm like, there's no argument. There's no way that's not going to convince a guy who's trying to make money.
I appreciated that you recognized how good it was, because I thought Luke did a great job of like I said, just really going after the NPC's obvious motivations and playing into those in such a good way.
There was no way I couldn't be like, no, but it's not going to happen. It was like, okay, well, I'm screwed. That was just too good.
That was like a Game of Thrones moment of intrigue, like level of intrigue. It was just the right dialogue for the situation. It was very good.
It was perfect. I enjoyed that part. I enjoyed. I wasn't like I mentioned it before, but I wasn't really sure how it was going to go. Like Luke went down early, and Elle wiped out 2 of them. And then it was the Glod Magnus fight where it was close. It was a really even fight.
I think that's what everyone felt like. Just like none of us knew like this. Like we knew Elle obviously was gonna make it pretty far, but as far as everyone else, it was like I have no idea what to expect. Like I did not expect Magnus to make it so far.
I didn't expect to make it past the first round, and my expectations were well placed.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I think the ending. We haven't done too many big cliffhangers.
Yeah.
So I hopefully. I mean, you guys. The big thing is you guys are weak and injured, and something's going on in the middle of a lake.
Yeah.
Where you now have to find a way to. Can you guys choose to abandon all the people and save yourselves? Do you potentially sacrifice yourselves to save the people? What's going to happen? That's the big thing I want to know.
We don't even know what the problem is. We can't make that decision.
That's the thing is, we don't know what the problem is, but we do know it's obvious. Like you said, we're in the middle of a fucking lake, so no matter what it is, it's going to be a desperate situation. You know what I mean? And we're tired, like you said. So it just makes us even that much more desperate when whatever is happening is happening.
I do want to make
Go ahead.
I do want to make a quick statement about this. Do not let Luke have his plan, because his plan will just be to burn down the barge.
I don't know if Elle and Magnus will stand by that plan, but we'll see.
Yeah, not this time probably. But I mean, you guys will definitely know what's going on at the start next session. I can tell you that. I'm not gonna tell you what's going on, but we're kind of finally coming to that climax of this little mini arc.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun to see in the next couple sessions. This will be done. So
definitely,
that's all I got.
I'm excited to wrap up an arc as well. Cool. Well, hey, thank you all so much for sticking around for a few minutes after the session. My favorite part, and everyone knows the best part about D&D, is actually just reminiscing about it afterward. So I always really appreciate these chats. I appreciate you guys sticking around to do these little videos with me. All of you who are tuning in at home, make sure you click that subscribe button. It's right there above my head. You see it there? Yes, click that button. Check out our other series. We have Space Case, our space opera RPG actual play. That's a Stars Without Number campaign that I'm running. We have a Harry Potter Wizarding World campaign that I also play in. And we're going to have a new season of Dungeon Squad live coming at you very soon. So yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much again for tuning in. Follow us on Twitch to watch us play the game live, or just check out old sessions here on our YouTube. And we'll see you guys next time right here on the Chop Shop Network. Stay cool. Game on. We'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Toodles.
Chop shop.